Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well, and in this video I'm talking about an update following a disqualification and a nightmare for an F1 team, as well as the Mercedes drivers being told not to cross Toto Wolff. So let's start with Mercedes, and as we know, they have the fastest car in 2026, and going into this season it was widely expected that George Russell would be the favourite for the title, and even though he won the opening round of the season, his teammate Kimi Antonelli, who's only in his second year of Formula 1, has really stepped up since the Chinese Grand Prix and has gone on to win 3 rounds in a row. Now Russell will 100% hit back, and this will most likely start at the next round in Canada, a track where Russell has gone really well in the past. So yeah, it looks like for the first time in a while we are going to see 2 Mercedes teammates fighting for the title this year, which has left the question of, could there be team orders? And now former W Series driver and Sky Sports analyst Naomi Schiff has argued that Mercedes team boss Toto Wolff is not someone who drivers Russell and Antonelli would want to cross in a team orders discussion. While discussing how Mercedes could deal with the intra-team dynamic, Schiff explained on the Up to Speed podcast, as quoted by motorsport.com, first of all, Toto would have learned a lot of lessons from the Hamilton-Rosberg era, the one that we all saw come crashing down back in 2016. But I think he's also put out a message saying that these drivers need to remember that they're not larger than the team, and if anyone starts thinking it's about them, he's going to correct that very quickly. Now I don't know about you guys, but as lovely and as charming as Toto comes across, he doesn't really give me the feeling that he's someone that you want to cross. So I think that he's going to be very, very clear with his drivers. Now make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss my Formula 1 content and are kept up to date with F1 news. I recently managed to reach 50,000 subscribers, and your support is incredible and means so much to me. Thank you so much for it. Now going back to Mercedes, and I think Mercedes will let their drivers race in 2026. I do not think there will be team orders between Russell and Antonelli. At the same time though, I don't think Wolff will let it get to how it was between 2014 and 2016. I mean, back then Hamilton and Rosberg were fighting for the title at Mercedes. And while it started off friendly, there were so many incidents between them, and multiple times where they made contact, most famously at the 2016 Spanish Grand Prix, where they took each other out of the Grand Prix. So yeah, I think if Wolff sees anything like that starting, he will clamp down on it. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But let's move on to Audi, and I think it's fair to say that they had their worst weekend of 2026 at the Miami Grand Prix. Basically, Gabriel Bortoleto and Nico Hülkenberg qualified in encouraging 11th and 12th for the sprint, but the German failed to even start the race as his car caught fire due to a leak, while the Brazilian finished 11th but was disqualified over a spike in air pressure intake. Audi then decided to change both gearboxes ahead of qualifying for the Miami Grand Prix, and while Hülkenberg went 11th fastest, Bortoleto ended up starting last because of a brake problem. Then in the Grand Prix, Hülkenberg ended up retiring while Bortoleto finished 12th. Now as we know, this is Audi's first year in Formula 1. They've taken over the Sauber outfit, and Audi are producing their own F1 engines for the first time. But yeah, it really was a tough weekend for Audi, especially with them also facing a disqualification. And speaking about what went wrong across the weekend, Bortoleto said, as quoted by motorsport.com, "I don't think we had a single issue that was similar. We had many, if I'm very honest, this weekend, but we haven't had one that was the same. It's just that, you know, first weekend of the year for me, I had 0 problems. And then you go to the second weekend, you have 3, and then you go and you have 0 again. And it keeps going like this until everyone gets mature with the new regulations. Things like this, they're going to happen. We're a new manufacturer of engines. We only have 2 cars. There are teams that are running 8 cars with a power unit. So imagine the amount of learning you can get by having that amount of cars. You know, we only have me and Nico, and sometimes one of us is not finishing the race, so we just need to be patient. And when it's fixed, I'm sure it will be good." Now, it's not just Audi that have faced reliability issues. Multiple teams have faced issues in 2026. But yeah, Miami was just a disaster for Audi, and I guess it's just a learning process for them with them being new to Formula 1. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be the video from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care.